Yeah, do I want to still be friends with Leandro?
No, I don't want to.
No, you don't want, but I want.
What are you both most excited for this season?
What are you most excited for this season?
The most excited is just for when I see like in America, like what you look like. It's different, like how much like America and Ethiopia is the difference. So that's I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm. How about you? Sorry.
What am I most excited for this season? We had so many crazy adventures, and like before we ever got to the US, I was dreaming for a long time, like, what is it going to be like? What is it going to be like when Vinny sees like New York? And so I think that's also like the exciting part for people to see, like, oh, I feel like people are really rooting for Vinny, and then to see him like arrive and actually like get here, even though it would be a second time in the US, but like to be here and like live it with him is really cool.
Yeah, I mean, was that an adjustment for you? Because obviously now you have the K1 visa, you're here. I mean, how happy are you to be here?
I'm so happy here, like especially for seeing all Ariel's family, like everything is here. Like it's different, like especially New York, like it's very different scene. That's why I'm so excited. And then even if I get like the visa, like that's more excited.
Yeah, even that whole like when you go to the embassy and you're nervous and you don't know, like, my life is in your hands. Like, am I gonna get this thing? So he obviously got it, and every time when I would take him like to a new place, I always tell him, and he's always like, with his eyes open and he's so excited. I just tell him, "Oh, you're a countryside. You don't know."
Do you miss anything about Ethiopia?
Not worry, not too much, but just I miss my family. The thing just here, just still I'm so excited. Still like for seeing. Still I didn't finish seeing like so many places, but they have so many interesting for in America.
Yeah, I mean, how hard is it being away from your family, and has it made your relationship better or worse with your family?
My family every time just just is behind me, like every time they support me, like they treat me like mother, like they treat me like a baby, like and that's why just when I come in alone here, just I didn't get like just like before calling, what did you do, what did you eat, like I didn't get like that all treatment. Now just my treatment, like she give it to me.
I do that.
Ari, what is the best part about having him here?
I think the best part, like initially, obviously, is like he gets to meet my whole family. That's super exciting. And then just like if Vinny has this opportunity, it's like the what do they say? Like the first time to get a visa to come to the US or whatever is the hardest. So like. I don't know how to phrase that. Let me rephrase that. What I want to say is like now Vinny has this opportunity to be here and to be near us. Like before when I was in Ethiopia and I would come to the US, it was like that was a really hopeless feeling for him. Like, oh, well, she's gone. I hope she comes back, So this is exciting. Like he's here and it's like you don't have to hope anything. Like you're here.
Yeah, definitely. How is Avi doing? What kind of milestones has he reached lately?
Well, Avi, so she was asking like what milestones, meaning like what is his, like what are the big things that Avi's up to? So he's potty training and he is, he's learning both Amharic and English. So I've been really pushing even more than Vinny, I've been really pushing the Amharic. I don't want him to go back to Ethiopia and then, not speak the language. So that's like the most exciting thing for me here when he says new words.
And then he's learning circus too.
Oh, yeah. Dad is teaching him circus.
Oh, nice. So how is the potty training going? I'm in the midst of that as well. And it's not always easy.
Yeah, it's not easy. But we try to just make make it kind of like, oh, it's a game for him. So he likes to do anything he sees his father do. If he sees his father do something, he'll do it. So.
Yeah, he's a daddy's boy.
Definitely.
I know his surgery was a while ago, but is there any other health issues? Is he totally in the clear? Is he feeling good?
Yeah, he's good from that surgery. Unfortunately, he inherited, I think, the same problem that I had with my tonsils. So he's actually going to have a tonsillectomy. But other than that, he is very healthy.
Good. What is your favorite part about being parents?
What is your favorite part about being a parent?
The parents, like being a father. I'm so happy. I'm being like a father. Like that's most happiness.
Yeah, but what is your favorite thing about it? Like your favorite thing to teach him something?
When I teach him, like especially when I teach him something, and then it's just like me. He likes to dance. He likes to like backflip, like something. That's he want to be. He's following me. And then that's why I'm so happy. Like everything, just even if I'm see it, he's going to see it. Like something, he's going outside. That's what the most excited for teaching for my son. Like
definitely.
Anything you do, because.
Do you want more children in the future?
I love to just every time I tell for Ari, I wish I have 10 kids, like something, but I don't know. Ari, you want it?
He has more patience and more energy than I do. I'm like, I don't know. I sometimes see my friends like that have like 3 or 4 kids, or even my mom that had 4 kids. I'm just like, wow, I don't know how to do that.
Do you have a number in mind about how many you want then?
For Bini or for me? I'm thinking 2.
Mm-hmm. And Bini thinking
I like 10. Yeah.
We'll have to compromise. We'll have to be in the middle there. I know in the teaser of this season, we see a big fight kind of go down. There's a glass thrown of wine in your face. I mean, what can you kind of tease about that moment?
You're laughing at me.
No.
He's laughing at my pains. That was so that everybody is commenting to me about that. And that was like, it was weird for me. It was weird for me to even see it. Cause I'm like, oh my gosh, like that looks crazy. And it was crazy. But like, everyone's like, oh, if I were you, I would have done this. And if I were you, I would have done this. And it's like, well, 2 things there. One is, that's family at the end of the day. And the other thing is red wine really burns. So no one is doing anything after that. I swear, like anyone who's gotten any wine in their eyes, I'm not sure how many people have gotten wine in their eyes, but if you have, you know that it burns. So there was no getting up. There was nothing going to happen.
What were you kind of feeling in that moment, and what kind of brought that on?
I was feeling like, okay, I've been practicing like my Zen, and I'm just, totally I'm trying to be a peaceful person and more calm, because we've seen me throughout, my time on the show kind of freak out a lot. And so I'm like, no, I'm in a new stage in my life. I'm a mom. And then I'm like, I got this wine in my face and I'm like, just remember the Zen,
Are you, what can you tell us about the status of your relationship with Benny's family now?
What would you say about my relationship with your family now?
I don't know. Still, they working on it. Like they're fighting because it's still the fighting is still fresh. But I know. Just I'm in the middle. Just inside. Both sides. I don't want to be like my wife's side. I don't want to be like in my family side. I'm in the middle. I tell for both of them, please don't be I'm comfortable. Can you do are you guys, you fix it yourself, something? So that's what I tell them for my family, just for both of them. I hope soon everything be okay.
Yeah. Is it, Benny, do you feel protective of Ari in those moments, or do you kind of feel stuck in the middle between Ari and your family?
And by that time I'm very, very shy, and I never think about it, just something's happening just like that. That's my part. That's my party. Just the other thing, even me, I'm make her upset my family because I didn't tell them. Just I'm leaving tomorrow.
We were very.
Yeah. Now I'm saying
okay, wait. So anyways, what I want to say is the way that that it was shocking is that I was wearing a white dress and he was wearing a brand new tailored suit. So we definitely didn't expect to get red wine on it.
No. Did it come out?
I got the wine. Well,
it's come
with
out,
some help, I got the wine out of the dress. I didn't know it was possible, but it's possible.
Was that the most shocking thing that happened for you guys this season?
I don't think so. I think there's still some pretty crazy things to come. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. Just I like to people say if you see it, I don't want to tell them like. So I know they have so many crazy stuff inside. Like in like for both of them, it's better like people if you watch it. Like it's very suspect. Even me, I'm so excited for watching. Like what's going on.
Yeah, I know. Last season you were upset with Benny for having women over the house and partying while you weren't there. You know, why couldn't his family understand that? Well, like, I mean, why was that? You know, not a big issue for them. And do you ever still have trust issues at all?
Yeah, I think that, you know, it's kind of, the way I see it is, I come from a family that like, they're going to look at all the facts and then they're going to be like, okay, you know, I think you could have done this better. You know, you didn't react well. And then Beanie, what, you know, you should have done this. Like, and so they kind of like, they're not a family that's definitely going to take my side, as we've seen over time. They're gonna, you know, they're gonna take the side that makes the most sense, which is sometimes annoying. But and Benny's family is more like, he's our brother, so whatever he did, you know, it's fine. So I mean, it's just, I guess, different ways of looking at the world.
Yeah, definitely. I know last season we saw your relationship with your ex, Ari, and it caused some tension. Have you spoken to him since? And is that friendship over?
So we definitely definitely may, that doesn't make sense. So we may see my ex-husband, Leandro, on this season. And yes, I am still in contact with him.
Yeah. How do you feel about that, Benny?
I'm not happy for that one. Like every time just I turn around, like I'm not comfortable for this guy. Just I don't know why he's following me. Just I tell her, but yeah, just I'm not happy. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Do you not want to, you know, eliminate contact with him, or do you still want to have that friendship in your life?
And we don't have like friendship.
No, I think she meant for me. Yeah, do I want to still be friends with Nava?
No, I don't want.
No, you don't want, but I want.
What's the update on wedding planning? Then do we see a lot of that this season?
I think that we will definitely get into that topic this season.
Yeah. And is the plan to get married in the U.S.?
I think Beanie has been pretty consistent in saying like he wants to eventually have a big Ethiopian wedding. So
yeah,
that's me. We fighting. She wants American wedding. I want wedding like in Ethiopia. That's the big issue.
No, I think you want American wedding and Ethiopian wedding, and I
don't care everything.
Not no wedding, but quiet.
Ari, she hates the park like that. She likes ceremony. Like she doesn't like.
I don't like being the center of attention. Strangely enough, being on the 90-Day Fiance, but yeah, it's I'm not an entertainer. You know, Beanie, he's an entertaining guy. Even when we were on for the first time on TV, and I was like, oh, like, you know, I wanted the world to see how talented he was, and he does so many things, and he's an entertainer, you know, makes music and all, the dancer. And I was like, oh, because he's entertaining, they can just pay attention to him. And then, you know, kind of the reality of being on TV hit me, and I'm like, oh, people know about my life.
Right. Yeah. Are there any other storylines that you're excited to see this season as a viewer?
Is there any other like things that happened this season without giving anything away? Is there anything that like you're excited to see that, like, for example, you come to America, people see that you come to America, or I don't know, anything?
Yeah, come to America and then seeing your family, and then like that's what
and also like I think seeing like Avi grow up, you know, like the world has gotten very attached to Avi. I'll even be in like somewhere, and then people will come over to me, and then they won't say, oh, are you Ariela? Say, is that Avi? And I'm like, yeah, it's Avi. So people have fallen in love with our son.
I love that.